all my soul-searching warriors. How are you all this morning? It is actually a cooler day here in Brisbane today, even though I'm already sweating. It's currently at 9 a.m. We're now at 26 Celsius, which is about 84 Fahrenheit. So that's where we are at 9 a.m. Welcome to Australia. So, of course, I've already got the AC on. My hair is dripping already. Thank you for living in the hottest climate on the world, I think. Anyway, no, it's not. But anyway, we're up there. So, I've already pulled out cards up until where I commented. Yay. Have you worked out why I put the comment there now so I know where I'm up to? Okay. Yes. Okay. So, where are we at this week? Oh my God, I am wearing my They've Gone to Plaid shirt. Now, this is from Spaceballs. I love the movie Spaceballs. Daphne Zuniga was in it. She was in 90210, I think. And the amazing Bill, who was in other movies as well. Bill Paxton or Bill Pullman? One of the two, okay? One of the two, okay? So, anyway. They've Gone to Plaid. Why am I wearing my They've Gone to Plaid shirt today? Because today it's all about all these truths are now coming out. Have you noticed it? They've gone to plaid, which means that they've gone to ballistic level. They're coming out now. Now, why am I crooked for? Okay, I'm not sitting crooked, but my screen is showing me as sitting crooked. That way. I've got to go that way. Hello, maybe I'll just turn my chair around a bit. But I'm sitting here normally, okay? But anyway, just bear with me because my screen is obviously on an angle today. So, what is going on? A lot of truths are now coming out, and it doesn't mean it's just political here. Have you been watching Russell Brand lately? I was actually going to do a video on him. You know, there's photos of him coming out now with Diddy. Have you seen them? I don't want you to because I don't want to draw this energy to us, of course. But when you look at people in like entertainment, celebrity, sports, whatever they're in, right, the field, when they get sort of powerful, they get corrupted easily. Now, there's a new Elvis Presley doco that just dropped here last night. I watched it. And they're talking about how he was corrupted because he was forced to make all these movies that Elvis Presley didn't want to do. He wanted to be up there in his leathers. Can you imagine Elvis Presley's in that leather suit back in 1968, right? Hello. He looked phenomenal. Even Priscilla's sitting there and she said, oh my God, I'm married to that? Because he was doing all the gyrations with his hips and stuff. Oh my God, moment for Lynda. But anyway, when we're not true to ourselves, this is what I want to get to today. When we're not true to ourselves, our lives do fall apart, okay? We get physically sick. Do you think Elvis Presley wanted to do Vegas shows? Look at what he was forced to do. He wanted to do world tours. Even when he was in Germany, he said, I want to come back here and tour. But his manager couldn't let him leave America because he didn't have a passport. He could not get a passport, okay? So his manager couldn't leave America. So he chained Elvis Presley to America. He didn't let him tour. Imagine the money he would have made if he did world tours. Oh my God, like the Beatles. So Elvis was getting really sick based on him not being what he was doing true to his heart. Now we're in this opportunity, guys. We're going to plaid. We're going to plaid because now we are in this time where we can be true to ourselves. We're not under the mandates anymore. We're not getting told, you've got to do this, you've got to do that, stay in your house for a year, like that sort of stuff from 3 or 4 years ago. But now we're getting to the point where, you know what? I'm going to start being me, okay? This is the time now where we've got to start being true to who we are. And I'm going to give you a little bit of advice. Don't get offended by what other people do because they're only doing what they think is right. But when we are true to ourselves and we accept ourselves for who we truly are, then we don't get offended by what other people do. Okay? We don't get offended by them because we're being true to just who we are. And we don't have to assume. Remember, A makes an ass out of you and me, right? Assume. Because when we assume, we don't know what the other people are going through. And also, we don't know what life lessons they're here to learn. They may be here to teach us how not to be like that. Simple. That's a simple lesson. They're showing me who I don't want to be. Okay? So when you see these people, don't judge them, accept them, and say, thank you for teaching me a lesson in how not to be like that. Okay? Because the more we assume and the more we judge and the more we get offended, all this woke stuff on the planet now, I hope and pray it all stops, because being woke is one of the most negative things that we can possibly do. Okay? There are negative forces that are trying to overtake on this planet. I've been saying it for years, how we are in this spiritual war. And when we lower our vibrations to those woke people, because they're on that page, okay, and I'm just going to go there, okay, when we don't accept them, I'm not saying don't be like them. I'm saying we don't have to judge them. Accept who they are. Okay? We don't know what their paths are, and we don't know what their purpose is in this life. It could be to teach us a lesson. Okay? So this week, really good cards are coming out for everybody this week. Okay? Now I'm going to be honest with you. Colin M, I know that you're probably still here. I got a message from you. You were one of the first comments. Like last night when I checked my phone, I just thought, I wonder if anyone's commenting early. And I saw that there were 2 or 3 there. One was from Colin. So Colin, I've already got your card here with your lovey-dovey, but I'll do it in order of my other cards because your comment has been gone. So whoever else commented as well, I do apologize, but I'm going to go in order from what I see today. So the first comment I've got is Jules. Hello, Jules. New to your channel. How great is it that you're my first comment for the morning? I hope that you like my content. Please go into my playlist. I've got all different playlists there. Okay. All my heaven information, ghost information. I've got personal development. We're having bad times these days. So, I even go through my own book. I was talking to a lovely guy yesterday and I said, let's just pick a page. Pick a page in the back of my book. Here you go. I found a page. And where are we at? Okay, it's exercises. Oh, breathing techniques. Okay, breathing techniques. So I've got all these exercises. 1, 2, there's 3, 4, 5 different breathing exercises. So isn't it funny, because with all these storms that we've just had some major storms here the last week. Every day we're getting major storms here. Everyone's getting asthma because of the humidity. So isn't it funny I just opened that to breathing techniques? Universe works in amazing, wonderful ways, right? Nanu, all my gorgeous friends out there. So let's get into it. Jules, may I please have a message in regards to love? Okay, well, I got you the 6 of Pentacles. I've been pulling cards for the last 20 minutes because I like to keep up with my comments. So, Jules, please go and research what the 6 of Pentacles means to you, darling. Okay, but I'll tell you what I get. This is good news. So if you're talking about love, this means there is love coming to you. Yes, I love it. First message of the day, and it's a great one. Oh, okay. So, Jules, love is coming. That's what it says. But remember, the first person that you need to love is you. When you love yourself, Jules, you're going to admit this pheromone that comes out. It's like a magnet where other people on your frequency, they get drawn to you, and it's like, hey, hi, what can I do for you today? Okay, so just remember that we always attract people on our same frequency. So if you love you, you're going to find people who love you too, Jules. Okay, Pia. Hello, Pia. Okay. Hi, Linda. I'd really love a message about my mum who passed away a month ago. Well, Pia, I am so sorry for what you've been through. Please know there is no time limit for grief. Okay. You're welcome to email me if you do want to have a private chat. Okay. You are welcome. All right. Please know with your mum, she has gone home. That's the first thing that I'm hearing with your mum. Thank you so much. Mwah. Please know that she's not in any pain anymore. Okay? Now, I don't know what that means, but the pain is now gone. She is so happy. There's no rush to get to heaven, guys, because if we rush to get to heaven, we miss out on all the learning curves that we have to go through on this life. And believe me, we come back and do it all again. And I don't want to really live in this time again. I want to go back to the Middle Ages or the 1700s, not to be burnt as a witch, but I want to go back just to learn about all the herbal medicines and stuff that they used to use. And then I'll be probably burnt at the stake as a witch for doing that. But anyway, but I'm interested in learning all that if I haven't already done it, okay, as a past life. So please, Pia, know your mum is in such a great place. Even if she does reincarnate, time does not exist. I've actually got a video on my Heaven playlist. If you click my playlist, there's one in there and it says, how does reincarnation work with past lives? Okay. I actually have a whiteboard out and I show how past lives, and there's no time. Okay. There's no time. So even if we instantly reincarnate, that doesn't mean that she can pop in to see you for the next 300 odd years, okay? Because time doesn't exist. So please know, Pia, your mum is in a great place, and I've already drawn you out a card. It is the 5 of Pentacles. We got 2 Pentacles in a row, the 4th and the 5th of Pentacles. So I got you the 5 of Pentacles. Please go and have a look at what this represents to you. Look it up on Google. What does the 5 of Pentacles mean? But I'm getting drawn to the actual picture because it's a lady holding a baby in a church. I'll show you the picture. It's a lady holding a baby and they're in a church because these are the LED lights in a church. So when we pass over, this to me represents your mum holding you, and it's that security of everything's okay. Let's bring it back so you can see the card. Okay. The lady's holding the baby, which I think is you, Pia. Okay. So this card is relevant for you, Pia. So please go and research what it means. Get your own private message. Okay. It makes my heart bleed that we do lose people on this planet. But ultimately, we only lose people in physical form because they're always still with us. They're always still with us, okay? And it's through connection. So the more you think about your mum, the more she feels your emotional connection. So if you're upset when you think about her, because it's only been a month, come on, please remember, she feels that pain. She feels your grief. So why would she come through and cause more of that? See what I mean? So she will wait until you're more mentally tuned in to being celebratory or happy about her passing. When you've dealt with it emotionally and you're more at peace with what's happened, that's when she'll come through and give you messages. It's because I don't know a parent on earth that wants to cause more harm to a child, okay? So she won't come through while you're grieving, but she'll probably come through when you're not grieving, okay? But don't take your time because there's no time with grief, okay? Even if it's 10 years. And by then she'll probably pop in too. So talk to her and ask her for things, specific things, to give you as a sign that she is around. Like my grandmother, she throws me these, and she does throw them at me. I get 5-cent pieces. These are 5-cent pieces here in Australia. Whoops. I got up to 60, and then I stopped counting them. See, they're 5-cent pieces. They're here in Australia. I opened my dryer one day and one flew out at me. I go into my bathroom and there was one on my sink. Where did they come from? How do they manifest? I don't know. But one was next to my car one day. That's just 3 out of 60. But I'm still finding them everywhere. Okay? So ask your mum for something specific that she would know about. Okay? If she used to cook, what was her favourite dish? If she used to knit, what was her favourite thing that she used to knit? Did she make blankets or jackets? So you can ask her so you can see a jacket that's like something she made. See what I mean? If she cooked, I love chocolate cheesecake. Oh my God. So when I'm gone, I'll be showing everyone chocolate cheesecakes till the end of time. Here you go. Here's a present for you. That's what your mum does. That's a present to let you know that she's still around. Okay? Mwah. I hope that gave you some peace. Okay, Pia? Okay, Miss Sharon now. Hi, Linda. It's Sharon. Haven't forgotten about payment. Tried sending PayPal. Won't let me. I will have to bank on Monday. Okay, have a wonderful day. Well, Sharon, you know what? I don't do everything with an expectation of payment. Please just email me and let me know what's going on. Okay? Because I don't expect anything. So anyone that's wondering, I do private readings, yes, okay, but I don't charge. All I ask is for a contribution through PayPal or a bank transfer, whereby you just offer something that you can help me pay my bills with. Remember when my car broke down and I was asking people for money for my car? And you guys came through so wonderfully. Please never forget, I should say, how grateful and appreciative I am that things do work out when we do trust in the universe. And it's not just from me receiving, because I'm also a giver. I've just gotten through some emails this morning, and 3 of the emails I just said, here's all my books. That's about $80 worth of books. And I did that 3 times this morning. So I don't care. I really just don't look at it as losing out, because I gain so much gratification and appreciation because I'm doing good things for other people. Okay? So, yeah, if you do want a reading from me, please, all you got to do is email me and say, hey, how do I get a reading? My email is below. It's Lynda, Lynda, please spell it right, at Lynda Rae, Lynda Rae, no Y, okay? The Y is in my first name, at .info, okay? The description, my email is below in the description anyway. All right, so Miss Sharon, I got you a card. You got the Page of Cups, okay? Here's your card for the day. Now, what I'm getting from this guy is good news. The pages are always like good news coming, because they're the heralders, the pages, okay? So there is some good news coming for you, Sharon. Yay! I love that, okay? We all need some good news every now and again, so I hope that this really does come good for you in the next week, okay? All right, so there you go, Sharon. All righty, so where are we now? Okay, Josie Science. Hello, Jojo. Okay, Linda, will I work in the wet lab doing the real work I should be doing, or will I only get the assigned research? Now, when we use the word should, that means that we're using our ego. We are judging what we should be doing based on ego. We judge what we should be doing, okay? But when we allow the universe to put us where we're meant to be, okay? When I got this house a year ago, And I thought, oh my God, a high-rise building, there's no yard. I'm going to hate it here. Well, yes, there's days where I really don't like living here. But then guess what happens? We had those birds on the main road, which I went and saved them with my daughter. Nobody else did. So there's a purpose why I was here. Then one of my neighbours, she left her keys in the car and she couldn't get into the garage because you need the fob to open the doors. So I helped her that day. There's my purpose. Then we've got what happened the other day. A lady locked her keys inside her apartment. And she came and knocked on my door and said, can you please take the kids to work? They got all out with their kids to go to work and they went, where's the keys? So while the locksmith came to let her back in to get her keys, I drove the kids to school. There's my purpose for that day. So I'm here for purpose. It's not grand purposes. I'm never going to get some bravery award or knighthood out of it because we do want that grandeur, yeah? But when we look at purpose as what can I do today to create a little ripple of goodness in this crazy world? Because then that little ripple does pulse because it's energy and it becomes bigger and bigger. And soon other people around us are affected by that. Okay? So, Josie Science, just remember, everything always works out the way it should, not the way you want it to. Okay? Just remember that, darling girl. Okay? So, I did get you a card. Go and find out what this one means. It's the Four of Wands. Okay? Now, the message I get from the Four of Wands, this is stability card. Okay? This means that everything's taken care of, which is what I'm trying to portray to you today, Jojo. Okay? Be patient and just allow the universe to do what it's doing through the Four of Wands. Go and research what the card means in Google, okay? But you're going to find that everything always does work out for a reason. Okay? Just be patient, Jojo. You're young and you're impatient. Take the words of wisdom from an older lady here. Okay? Everything does always work out the way it should. Okay. Vicky Light. Good morning, Linda. No, Vicky Light. Love you. Thoughts on Canada? Oh, world in general right now. May I have a tarot too, please? Vicky Light. Canada. Now, they were in our news this week because there's a lot of celebrities that are saying they're going to move to Canada to get away from Trump. There's a lot of illegals in America saying they're going to jump the border into Canada. Good luck. Oh, my God, it's so fun to be that meat in the sandwich between Canada and Mexico, the USA, right? But I can see that you guys are now, you're very impacted by what Trump does, okay? So thankfully, when he came out this morning, like, where's Biden and Harris? They're still in office for another 2 months. Where are they on the news? I'm not seeing anything. It's like they've run under a rock and hid. Have you noticed this? They're not doing anything. Like, I can remember Trump in his last 2 months when they said that Biden got him. He was still out there signing executive orders and saying all this stuff in the media. So where's Biden now as he's leaving office? He should be leaving this is his time now to really create his legacy, yeah? What does he want to implement that is a good thing that Trump's going to say, wow, I really like that. I don't have to change it. Because what I'm hearing from Trump is he's coming in right now and changing a lot of stuff that Biden did. So, and I'm thinking that it's a good thing. He's really going through the immigration. And the one thing that I really loved about Trump this morning was when he said that they've got to start looking after their veterans more. He wants to implement all this money going to the vets. So Canada is going to feel this ripple severely because you're right next door. Okay? You guys are going to have a big impact by what Trump does. And if Trump's saying what he's going to say about all the vaccines and the health with Bobby Kennedy, if they're really going to go in and stop all the fluoride, bring it out with all the processed food and go through the FDA like a nightmare, they've gone to plaid and really sort it out so we start eating healthier globally. Of course, Canada is going to be one of the first recipients of all that goodness coming. I hope and pray that Trump does all this stuff that he's saying and it's not just hearsay to get him into the White House. You know what I mean? Pardon me. So I do see good days coming for Trump. Okay. So, Vicky Light, I actually got you the Hermit. Wow, bit of a contrary card here. But Canada right now, this is your time to sit back and observe. Be a hermit. This is your time to take stock of who you are and what you are moving forward. And just watch and observe what others around you do. So then you use your wisdom instead of a triggering mechanism to react to what they do. So here's some advice. Become the hermit, okay? Go check out this card, Vicky Light, and find your own messages there, okay? All right, so now we go into Future Minds. Yay, Future Minds. Good morning. Nanu to you as well. Love your work, Future Minds. Okay, can I have a card, please? Yes, you can. I got you the King of Wands, okay? Please go and research what this King of Wands represents for you, darling girl. Boy, I don't judge. Okay? Yes, because today is all good news coming. And I can't tell you just the good things that are happening. You know, it is amazing. Alrighty. So, Next Level Soul is my next one on my list. Okay. Good morning, Linda. May I have a card for the next week, please? Yes, you can. And I got the Temperance card for you. Oh, my goodness. Temperance card, okay? This woman really does know what she's about. So just be careful with this one, Next Level Soul, okay? When you're looking at this card, put you into that picture of what this card represents, okay? Let's just do it right now. Okay, Temperance. What was the card number? Oh, my God, I didn't get it. I know it was a high one. Let me just go through the Temperance card. Here it is. It represents moderation. Well, look at it. We're coming up to Christmas, Thanksgiving, when everybody, how much do we eat for these 3 months, guys? You know, I'm in Australia. Can I just go there as a little side note? My daughter had her prom on Wednesday night, her what we call here her formal, okay? Now, I'm not allowed to show my daughter because she's 18. She doesn't like me showing her face. But what I'll do is I'll show you her dress because she's gorgeous. I'll show you her back because I did her back. Oh, God, look at all the photos with her friends the other day. Oh, my God. Okay, so here's my daughter the other day, okay? She had an open back dress and I put all flowers in her hair. So here's my daughter, guys. No, I'm not showing her photo. Okay. Whoops. There goes my power bleed. Okay. So there's my daughter the other day. I put all flowers in her hair. Curled her hair up. Okay. And she's got a long dress. There's she with a little clutchy. Okay. So we had a problem the other night. I dropped her into town and everything was good. We had a big major storm while she was there. Thursday, we slept all day because it was a late night. We didn't get home till it was like 3 o'clock when I got to bed because of other things going on. But then Friday was her ceremony at school where they do this big ceremony. All the parents were there, and they all got their graduation certificates from high school. And then every kid in the school, like there's 1,200 kids, they all made a line of honor. So all the kids had to march through all the kids, and all the kids are, see you later. So it was like kicking the kids out into the car park onto the street. So all the kids ended up on the street. Like there was probably 500 people. It was really hot. I was sweating really bad. But I got photos of all Teshi's friends and stuff. But it was this huge 13-year release from school. I was bawling my eyes out. Please don't make me cry again, because it was such an unfortunate day for me as a mum. But how proud am I of my daughter for 13 years of school? She's finished. And I came home, and what did I do? I ate a whole tub of Ben & Jerry's ice cream. It was the chocolate caramel. And guess what I watched? Miss Congeniality. Remember there's a scene where Miss Sarah Bullock is sitting at the bar, and she says, I'll have a quart. And he says, oh, you want a full one? And she went, yep. And just eating the Ben & Jerry's at the bar. I was sitting there watching her eating Ben & Jerry's while I'm eating my Ben & Jerry's. Oh, my God. I'm going to cry again. Oh, God, I've done so much crying this week because I'm just so happy for my girl, you know. But, yeah, it's been a big week. It feels like it should only, like from last Sunday when I was here, it feels like only 3 days has passed, okay? So please know, guys, that Next Level Soul, what card did I get for you? The Temperance card. This card for you, let me just go back and find it again. Oh, my God, because that just got me on a big side story. Moderation, having patience, the ability to compromise to find satisfactory solutions. Now, just remember, guys, it's okay to have days where we need to watch Miss Congeniality and eat a whole tub of Ben & Jerry's, okay? It's okay, because we're only human. It's okay to go 2 steps forward and then 30 steps back. But the whole plan of it is to do something the next day to make us feel good about ourselves. Oh, believe me, eating ice cream while I'm watching Miss Congeniality made me feel really good, okay? But at the end of the day, probably not so good for my health, right? Because I was in this sugar rush for 3 hours. Oh, my gosh. But we won't go there. But at the end of the day, we can go backwards and then we get up. And it's about getting up. So when we have our moments of feeling, oh my God, my world's all falling apart, all these changes are coming, all the routines are changing. I was doing the Sheldon Cooper of Big Bang Theory where he doesn't like change. And who cares? At the end of the day, it's more opportunities are coming now. So when we just tweak it, and we say, no, we're not losing our routines. We are now gaining more value because we've learned from the past what we did, and now we can improve it, bring out the 2.0 version and do it better next time. And that's what's happening right now with the energy this week, guys. Okay? So Next Level Soul Reading, you got the Temperance card, which is all about patience. And again, like the Hermit card that we just had, sit back and observe and really use rationale and logical critical thinking. So when we make decisions for the next week, we're making the right decisions. And I hope Jojo is still listening here too. Josie Science, okay? So there's your Temperance card. Next Level Soul. Okay, Karen Lee, I'm up to. Did you take any other payment than PayPal? Yes, I do have a bank account, but I don't promote it. Please email me, Karen, or anyone else that wants to make a transfer through my bank. I also, not only do I give out the BSB and the account number, but I also give out the SWIFT code, which you need if it's international banking. Okay. So you've actually got to go into a branch and say, this is an international transfer to this other bank account. Okay. So you need the SWIFT code. So I put that into my email as well. So you just hand all that to the teller and boom, it goes through. Okay. They know what they're doing. So it is easy if you do want to make a transfer to my bank account. Okay. But if you're overseas, you've got to go into an actual branch. If you're here in Australia, you can just do internet banking. Okay. Yes. So I obviously understand that you got scams through PayPal. They deleted your account. Oh my God, that's not too good. I would love to buy your book, 5 Years in Heaven. Well, Karen, email me. Okay. Please email me. I am a generous person. Okay. And I love giving away stuff for free. Not all the time, because then people do take advantage of me, but obviously, like I just said this morning, I've already given out 3 lots of my books. So that's virtually $200 worth of I didn't lose it, so I can't put that monetary value onto when I give out my books. I gained so much this morning because I think about the people who are getting my books for free and the benefits that they can make to their own lives if they want to. So before I tell you your card, Karen, I've still got it here. I'm just going to open up a page in my book, okay? This is what I do at night. Now, in this 5 Years in Heaven, the Teachings of Heaven, the first half is all my NDE, where I went, what I saw. There's pictures in there every now and again, even though I'm not really seeing any pictures, okay? My medical files are in there because people want to know what my medical files look like. Okay, I've even got, here's a picture of the flowers in heaven, and I talk about the energy coming out of the top of the flowers. Okay, I talk about my life review. So here's my picture of the life review where I'm in front of the 3 beings. So I talk about all of them and what was in the box, okay, in my life review. So let's just open. So the second half of my book is the teaching of heaven. All exercises, personal development, information on how to make ourselves better people, how to be more angelic, like heaven, the teachings of heaven, how to be like heaven. So I'm just going to open it up to a random page, dump it up, and I'm going to stop here. Where am I at today? Kindness. Here we go. Here we are talking about kindness. So let's go to the first. How do we be kind? One is help others. So I talk about how to help others, okay? Get past stereotypes. So don't judge a person just because they're homeless or they wear a burqa or they've got old shoes on. Don't judge others. Be kind to everyone. So get past the stereotypes. Next one, love your enemies. Whoa! How to love your enemies. Look, I talk about it all in the book. Love your enemies. And I talk about how to love your enemies. Walk away from negativity. Wow. Complimenting others. Wow. So that's all different ways of just being kind. So imagine what else is in that book, okay? So how do we be kind? Some people don't know how to be kind. But when you say, okay, don't judge others by what they look like. Wow. You look at someone's core and you look at who they are, not what they look like. Now, I'll tell you something. I went to a lot of parties in the 80s, right? I took my daughter to a party last night because, hello, she's now an 18-year-old. She wants to go to parties. Great. So I dropped her at this party, went back late last night to pick her up. Well, I'm a little bit tired today. I need more Ben and Jerry's because my girl is starting to grow up and doing her own thing, right? But at the end of the day, at these parties that I used to go to back in the 80s where heaps of people used to turn up because they don't do parties like that anymore, you got to get past that stereotypical judgment that we put onto other people. Some people would turn up with platters and platters of food, and other people would turn up with their broken shoes, torn T-shirts. Who are we to judge who brings what to a party? I'm old school. You don't ever turn up with nothing. So I made sure Tashi, when she went to this party last night, she took in her little goodie bags. She had chips, she had a soft drink, she also had a big thing of um, um, Kit Kat chocolates. Okay, she took this big bag of Kit Kat chocolates just in case people didn't want chips. So that was really nice that she chose all that to take. But at the end of the day, I would rather sit with that guy with no shoes any day because they've got the story to tell. They're the ones who have been down in the well and they're trying to get out. So I love talking to homeless people because they've got stories and they're learning stories that we can all learn from. How to get out of that pit of despair when things happen. It's life lessons 2.2, not just 2.0, it's 2.2. Because I look at myself and, I don't care what people think about my past. I'm open and transparent. I had a lot of addictions with the police because of what I was dealing with, going out to fatal car accidents. And sorry, I just had a flashback. You don't want to know what I saw, okay, when I worked in crime scenes. But at the end of the day, I got severe mental health. I got PTSD. I was addicted to stuff, but I'm not anymore. So when I sit here and people say, oh, you wouldn't know what it's like, I've got this addiction, I can put my hand up and say, I don't know it personally what you've been through, but I've been through something similar and I can offer you how I got through it. And hopefully this will give you some sort of mechanism where it can help you get out of that too. So I would prefer to talk to that homeless guy anytime over the privileged rich guy who's probably the biggest ever thing that's happened in his life was when he lost his keys because he was too drunk at the party. You know what I mean? So I like those deep conversations. I like learning conversations. Of course, I like the what did you do last night? Oh, I got real drunk and I fell down type stories. Of course, they're funny. We need the humor in our life. I fell over at my daughter's graduation on Wednesday. I saw one of Tashi's friends and I'm running to her and I forgot there was a step down and I was like a launching duck. And I went down on my arms. Everyone's like, oh, God. You don't want to know I was wearing a dress? Guess where the dress ended up? Oh, my God. But I don't care. I was excited. It was my daughter's, Friday, actually. It happened Friday at the graduation at school. So all these kids saw me go A over T. Oh, my God. Anyway, back to where we're at. I don't get embarrassed. See, I don't get embarrassed because I just simply don't care what other people think of me. Embarrassment is when we do care about what other people think of us. I don't care. I can tell you some real embarrassing stories I've done in my life. Wow. But you know what? Don't need to because today's about you, right? So let's get back on point. So we're up to Karen Lee. Okay. I hope that I've given you some information there, Karen. How to get a reading? Email me, okay? Let's have a private chat. You got the Three of Swords, by the way. Here's your card, Karen Lee. Okay. Three of Swords. Please do a Google. What does this card mean? Okay. And find your own personal message there. Okay, so now we're up to my comment. Hi, I am here, guys, pulling cards right now. Okay. Sophie, hi Linda, will I get a mid-year promotion this year? Oh, Sophie, there's yes and no to this. Okay, let me get you a card, Sophie, first. Okay, come on, card for Sophie. I know it's been a while since I've held my cards. She just said, oh, the cards are going cold. Okay. Connect back to my cards. Card for Sophie, please, with this mid-year promotion. It's yes and no. Now, I don't know what that means, okay? If you don't get the promotion, it could mean that they're going to give you some further training so you get it at a later date. So there's that win as well as not getting it. If you do get the promotion, there could be a loss with it. Like it could be more hours that you've got to put into it or something. So it's yes and no. Crazy. So let me just get a... Oh, here it goes. It's that one. Okay. Oh, we got the Six of Swords. Six of Swords. Please go and research this one, please, Sophia. Okay. See what the Six of Swords means for you. But look at the lady on the boat. She's steering her way to success. So it's yes and no is what I'm hearing. Okay. When you get some clarity from that, please let me know if that was accurate for you. Okay. Yeah, I do like getting my emails if anyone ever does get a confirmation from my cards. Okay. James Holland, hello. G'day, Linny, and a big nano to all you fellow believers. May I get a card, please, my lovely? Yes, you can, James. Oh, my gosh. How are you today, James? Gosh, I worry about the UK with what's going on over there. Oh, my gosh. We've got to stick to... Oh, I was watching this thing the other day with Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta. We stick together like whatever it is and whatever else it is. But we got to stick together here, Oh, my God, I nearly got a card then. It nearly flicked out. Come on, one card for James Holland, please. Okay, does everyone have their popcorn ready for the New World Order show coming January 20th to a government near you? Oh, James. Yes. Now, let's go there. Oh, my God. I got you the Hermit card as well. Okay. Time to sit back and observe, which is prominent with what we are going into. There are going to be a hell of a lot of changes this time around with Trump. They fooled him last time. Now, I got into a really heated discussion last night on Facebook with this. He's a friend of mine. I respect his decisions and his opinions, right? But this guy does not like the Trumper, okay? He is vehemently against this guy, which I give him that. We can all have our opinions on who we do and don't like, right? And I said, well, you've got to remember, when COVID started, Trump wanted everyone on that hydroxychloroquine. Remember that? And the media turned it around and said, oh, he wants everyone to drink detergent. Do you remember that? We must remember this. We've got to remember this. Because Trump didn't want the vaccines. He wanted everyone to take ivermectin and hydroxychloroquine. And remember, Trump did get COVID, if you believe it's real. Okay. He did get whatever this flu is. And he took ivermectin and he was back on the podium in such a stressful, high-position job 3 days later. So whatever protocols he took worked. So then they came out. Who's they, right? This is what we've got to watch for, James, with the, get the popcorn ready. Okay, James started this one. I'm following on to James's comment here. We've got to get the popcorn out because they, whoever are the puppeteers, pulling the strings of whoever's been in charge, right? Trump's going after them. And I hope he does. And I hope he wins. And I hope he tears Fauci, Gates, and all these other people to shreds for what they've lied about. How good is it? We've now got footage of Fauci where he's saying the only way is taking the jabs. We've got to mandate it for everyone. Everyone must take this jab or else you don't get this, you don't get that, you don't get that, and that. 2 years later, here's the side-by-side footage of Fauci. You can see his age 2 years because he's getting pretty stressed now. And he's there saying, oh, no, I never said that. I never said anything like that. I never mandated that everyone had to have it for their jobs. Damn. Now, I don't believe that's AI generated because I can remember Fauci coming out on the news and saying that everyone had to do it. It was all mandated. So I hope and pray we now have a president because remember, America rules the whole country, the whole world here, whether you like it or not. America does rule a lot of countries, maybe not the Middle East, where the trillionaires live, right? Not just the billionaires, I'm talking the trillionaires, right? Over in Dubai. But ultimately, Trump he's going to have a lot of pull this time. And I hope and pray he goes through all these health officials. Come on, we've only just got to show one photo, don't we? Come on, it's on my Facebook. I'm going to go to Facebook. I just saw my daughter's photo again. She looks so gorgeous. Where's Trumpy? I love this. It's not Trump, actually. You're going to love this. I've just got to find it, guys. Oh, here it is. Department of Health 2021 and the Department of Health 2025. Now, that's real. And this is a gentleman who prefers to be female. Not that I judge. Okay? I don't judge who does what. I've got a gorgeous guy who dresses up and calls himself Joanne and he wears tiaras and long white gloves. I don't care what people do. But look at the difference in the photos of the health. Come on. We need a change, yeah? We need a change. So, as James Holland says, get your popcorn out because there are New World Order stuff coming in, okay? Yeah. Now, Colin M. I don't know what happened, Colin. I looked at YouTube last night and I think there was 3 comments there. You were one of them. So thank you so much for commenting first. But when I started today, your comment's gone. I don't know where it is. But I have pulled you cards. I've got them right here. So Colin M. Good morning, Lynda. May I have a tarot and a lovey-dovey card? I got it. So your tarot is the Page of Swords. Now, this is you, Colin. Okay. Page of Swords. This is you for Colin. Okay. Go research what this one means for you. And I also got you a lovey-dovey card. All my cards have this love dove, and all the cards start with the word love. Love would make time for playful adventures. I'm going to show it to you. Love would make time for playful adventures. Colin? Wow. Love would make time for playful adventures. Wow. I don't want to know what you're going to play up with, okay? Or who. But I hope you have a good time anyway, okay? All right, so there's Collins. Should be really interesting, James. It will be. It's that Aussie chick says, hello, Barry. Oh, my God, I've just lost all my comments. Oh, my God. Where am I up to? Wow. Okay, here we go. So, yep, Barry. Okay, I'm up to Debbie Onley. Morning, Lynda. I'd like a card, please, inside about a health issue. Now, Debbie, what I'm going to offer you, darling girl, because your name is Debbie and I don't judge, please email me with a photo of where you've got a health issue. So if it's your tummy, can you do me like a full photo? If you've got a head issue, show me your head. If it's your hand, send me a photo of your hand, okay, etc. Because I'd like to, I'm a medical intuitive, but I've got to see what I'm looking into, okay? Yeah, so you're invited to, for free, okay, of course for free, okay? Have you noticed today, guys, I don't do super chats. I don't do member-only videos on my channel. Everything I do is free. I only ask if you wish to make a contribution, if you wish to do something. So today, if you like my content and you say, yep, Lynda's on a good thing here, I'm going to help support her channel. All the money goes towards my bills, by the way. So please know I've just added my PayPal link if you do want to make a contribution towards my PayPal. Okay. So Debbie, I got you a card. It's a 6 of Wands. Okay. Please email me and attach a photo of where you've got the health issue, and I'm happy to help you for free. Okay. I love doing free stuff. Okay. But obviously, I do need help paying my bills because I am a pensioner, because I've got PTSD. But I don't like talking about that because the more we talk about our illnesses, the more we create them. Yeah. So there you go. Jules, message retracted. Okay. Tracy Bennett. You made a live, Tracy. I'm going to give you a card, Tracy. I hope that you're still watching. Okay. Oh, that just popped out straight away for Tracy Bennett. You got the 7 of Pentacles. Now, here we go with the Pentacles again. I've had a few Pentacles today again. So, Tracy Bennett, 7 of Pentacles. Now, I'm going to write this down. 7 of Pentacles. Because I'll probably text it to you later, Tracy, just to let you know. Yes, Tracy, I've got your number. Okay. So I'll probably text you later that you've got the 7 of Pentacles, just in case you did miss my live today. Okay. Okay. Let me just connect with my cards again. Elizabeth Vidales. Hi. Thank you. Of course, Elizabeth, I'm going to get you a card. Let me just connect back with my cards. Love my cards. Okay. So, guys, if you do have a topic that you wanted me to talk about, any sort of paranormal, ghost, NDE, afterlife question, if you want me to do a video about it, please email me. Whoops, there goes your card. If you've got a topic that you just want me to talk about, hey, can you do a tarot for Putin? Or what's the US economy going to be like now? If you've got anything like that, so I can just tap in and say, well, what are you thinking? Because my girl loves talking, right? If you've got a topic that you think, yeah, we need to know what's going on about something, contact me and I'll do a video about it. If you want me to use your name, because I love giving credit when it's due, just say your name is Allison and you live in Houston, Texas, USA. You may want me to say Allison in Texas, Houston, Texas, USA. You might want me to say Allison in Texas, USA. You might want me to say Allison in USA. You might be just wanting to say a person from Texas, USA, without your name being mentioned. Please let me know how I can address you formally in the email, because I love giving credit when it's due. Okay? So if you think, well, I've got a question that Lynda can ask to her to do a video about, okay? Here we go with the Pentacles again. Okay. Elizabeth, you got the King of Pentacles. Look at him just sitting there in all his grandeur. But remember, he is looking up to the sky, so he's contemplating the sky, thinking. Elizabeth, he's thinking, okay, which is always a good thing. Okay, Jules, thank you so much. Hello, Jules, I love you. I love everybody, by the way. Okay, the Abacus 30. Can I get a pluck card, please? Of course you can. Thank you so much for being patient, for anyone who is still waiting here. Okay. All right. Maybe I should just shut up for a little time now and just pull some cards out, because I've got a lot of comments. Okay. Please know that I'm here 9 a.m. Brisbane time every Sunday. And I usually set up YouTube at least half a day early. So if you go into my channel, you get this little notification if you press the notification button, and it'll tell you if I'm going to be on or not, okay? One time I only put it up like an hour before I started. So, yeah, just pending time. This week has been so chaotic with my daughter finishing school. But next week, well, from Monday is my mum and dad's wedding anniversary, so we're going over there to see them. I've also got to go to Social Security, sort out my daughter now that she's finished school, to get her ready for next year with uni, because she needs a student loan. Oh, my God, tuition is so expensive. Anyway, and we've also got to go and organise her driving test. So a lot of things are happening tomorrow for me, okay? But yeah, going and seeing my mum and dad for their wedding anniversary is the pivotal point, okay? Because I don't think next year I'm going to have one or both parents left. So yeah, they're getting very close to what's going on now. Transitioning times. Okay, so the Abacus 30, here we go. I got you the Four of Cups. Please go and have a look at this one. Do your own Google and say, what does the Four of Cups mean? So you find your own special message. Now, what do I do when I have a card? Because it's always off screen. Let's just say this was the card I just pulled. I actually just stick it in randomly. Okay, I don't look where it goes. I just put the cards back randomly into my deck. Same with my lovey-dovey cards. Okay, so then when I start to shuffle again, the last person's card was lost in that mix. Okay, alrighty. Toby Alza. Hello, darling. Hello, Toby. Lovely to see you as well. And I'm pretty sure you'd like a card. So let's do a card now for Toby. I'm actually thinking you want the... Oh, there it goes. Pops out straight away. Oh, I got another pentacle. 9 of Pentacles. I love that card. That's a really nice card. Okay. Please, where are we? Toby, go and have a look at the 9 of Pentacles and find your own message in that card, okay? Now, I'm also going to give you a little lovey-dovey card, my little love dove cards, okay? Every card starts with the word love. I've got heaps of them, so I shuffle these cards. Oh, I nearly had one, but I stuck back in there. Okay, Toby, let's get a card for you. Okay, darling. I call everybody darling. I've got a neighbour. He lives on the floor above me. For some reason, I run into him all the time. I went to get in the elevator the other day, and when the doors opened, there he was in the elevator. And I was like, what? Are you stalking me? And I called him darling. I said, honey, honey. I call everybody honey every day as well. I said, honey, don't take it personally. I call everyone darling, honey, sweetheart. I used to work I didn't work, but I did voluntary work in aged care facilities. And, it's nice to go up to someone and say, hey, sweetheart, how are you feeling? Do you want a cup of tea? Hey, darling, would you like a scone with your biscuits? Anyway, I call everyone darling. So thank you, Toby. Love plays games and happy music with friends. This is all about raising up your vibration, by the way, Toby. Raise your vibrations up, okay? Okay, let's do it right now. Let's do a raise your vibration exercise right now, okay? It's all about clapping and frequency. So what we do is we clap our hands and we rub them together. Clap our hands and rub them together. Clap your hands, rub them together. Because the heat that generates from the friction creates energy. And what happens when we clap? The same as with a bell, it raises the energy frequency around us, which puts us into that raise your vibration moment, and it makes us feel really good. Yay! Look at me. Look how I've just changed in the last 30 seconds. I love it, and especially if you sing a song, because hello, that's what the little lovey-dovey card just came out with. Let's all stick together like do-da-ba-da-ba-ba-do-ba-be-ba, whatever that song goes like. That's the song I've got in my head today from Greece. Isn't it funny? I was watching Elvis Presley last night and I don't remember one song. Jailhouse Rock. Now I've got, what was his name? Leif Garrett. Put your head on my shoulder. God, I loved Leif Garrett back in the day. He was amazing. Anyway, keep going here, raising your vibration. Think about your favorite songs. Raise your vibration doing this. It makes you feel great. Makes my eyes water. Yay, so I know it's working. Let's get back to some cards. Yay, Toby. All because you called me darling. Sneaky bee. Jules, supposed to be raining for the next week. I know. We've had the worst storms here this week. I got a photo the other day. Okay, go on. I've got to show you these. These storms the other day, it was like a crocodile. Okay, so I live where Logan is, right? I live near Logan, if you can see the screen. Logan's just in there, right? See how we've got this here, like teeth, and we've got this like teeth, right? Coming towards me at Logan. And then it came closer and it joined into one, and the teeth were coming down. Oh my God. And then it came like a crocodile. Okay? Came like a crocodile. Right on where I live. Thank you so much. Okay. So we're getting these really crazy wild storms. Anyway, Christian McAnally. McAnally. Sorry, Christian. Can you see if my parents and I will have justice? Or if I am on the right path, pardon me. I'm in the middle of corruption. Oh, Christian. You know, I'm getting tingles across my shoulders. And I get this tingling across my shoulders when people aren't playing fair. Okay? This is what I get when people are like lying in court type stuff. You're right in the mix of it, as you just said. Now, I did just see the Sun tarot card just popped into my head. So that's a really good sign that things are going to start getting better soon, okay? Now, I can't talk about your parents because they're not here to give me consent for a reading, but I will tell you about you within this, okay? This is a learning curve. This is something for you moving forward, even if it doesn't work out the way you want it to, okay? You may be expecting, which is always a bad thing, okay? Don't expect. If you're expecting a certain amount, say $100,000, and you only get 80,000, don't think that you've lost 20. Be grateful for the 80 that you got, okay? We've got to twist that. We've got to twist it so we don't lose, we're actually gaining. Even if this turns totally south and there's no money in it for you at all, it's a learning curve. Now, I want to tell a story, and I hope that you all listen up. Some of you may be aware of Ford being in the class action lawsuits. Ford made these cars from 2012 to 2018, and they had dodgy transmissions in them. Okay, remember, my transmission just failed and it cost me $8,000. Thank you to all those who helped me pay that bill. Okay, I would never have had a car because it would take me 2 years to save $8,000 up. So thank you to all those who helped. But when Ford settled in America, everybody got paid out. When Ford settled in the UK, everybody got paid out. It happened in about 6 or 8 countries where Ford has been taken in these class action lawsuits. Here in Australia, last week, I got the email because I'm in this class action. I didn't ask for it. They contacted me and said, you're automatically in it because of the car I've got. I've got a 2012 Ford Fiesta. So I'm in this class action. I got notification last week that there's no payments coming. The judge has dismissed the whole appeal. Wow. This just shows you what Australia's like, because every other country on the planet is paying these out. So why the hell didn't Australia? So let me just go here because I've got it. The High Court has allowed the appeal. The appeal was from Ford because Ford appealed it. So the High Court has allowed the appeal. So here we go. I'm transparent, guys. There's my email from last week. I'm just going to try and get it here so you can see it without the light. Update on the Ford class action. Okay. There's no payments coming. I was hoping to get something. Yeah? So, Christian, how do you think I feel? I've waited 3.5 years hoping to get a couple of $1,000 to go towards to help me get my car fixed. Do you think I'm upset? No. Because everything does happen for a reason, okay? Everything always does work out for a reason. We don't see it now, okay? But in 2 or 5 years' time, you'll see why it happened the way it did, okay? So just remember, money comes to us when we need it, okay? And it's a hard one. And I say it because I've had to do it a few times in my life, especially with my followers who are gorgeous, loving people, thankfully. It is okay to be humbled and tell people the stories of what you're going through. I've done videos bawling my eyes out when my car broke down. And I said, I don't know how I'm going to get my car fixed. I needed my car not for me. I needed my car to get my daughter to school and things that she needed to do now that she's 17. Well, she was 18 17 still at that point. So she needed to go places and do things. So how could I get her driver's license, which costs about $300, when I had an $8,000 car bill to get my car fixed? So I had to do videos and openly say who wishes to help me out. Some people did, some people don't. And I don't judge who did and who doesn't. We've all got our own lives. We've all got our own responsibilities and accountabilities. But to those who did help me out, I cannot thank those people enough for the time and the effort that they took for me, which is that karma that we create around the world when we do goodness for other people. Okay? So, Christian, with this justice for this corruption that you're in, don't get offended or upset if it doesn't go your way, because everything always goes the way that the universe has planned for you, okay? We all have life paths. We all have lessons to learn here, okay? I certainly try my best not to judge anything that happens in my life, okay? I try to be grateful and appreciative for everything that happens. Alrighty? So I hope that helps you, Christian. Okay. Vajra Nath. Hi, Linda. Good morning. What message your wonderful and loving lady, thank you, yeah, I love you too, has for me? Thank you, and her and you as well. Well, isn't it nice that you give her some respect? Thank you so much for that. I'm going to draw you a card. Vajra, here we go. Oh, so is my daughter here with me today? Yes, she is. She's in a bed. She's had a huge week. She was at a party last night. Whoa. Yeah. I went back late last night, picked her up from this party. She'll probably sleep all day. Ooh. Vajra, you got the Knight of Swords. Now, when we look at this card, look at him. He's got his sword held high, and look at the light coming out of it. So, which means that he's doing good work. Okay? Please go and research what the Knight of Swords represents. Okay? Look it up on Google and say something like, what does the Knight of Swords represent? Mean. Okay? Tarot, Knight of Swords, or something like that. Okay? Jules, absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Rajput Sisters, thank you so much for being here. Okay. Hello, Linda. How are you, darling? So I call everyone darling. Kindly pull a card for me, and if your lady have any guidance for me. Well, Rajput Sisters. Oh. You know, sometimes I look at the bottom of the deck and it's just, nah, start shuffling. But Rajput Sisters, I think this is your card. It's such a powerful card because it's the Magician. He's number 1 in the Major Arcana, past the Fool. This is I call this one of the most powerful cards in the deck. the Magician. This shows that whatever you put your heart and soul into at this point, it can come true. So I'm going to take this as your card. Yeah, I know, it's her card, isn't it? Yeah, I don't have to shuffle. How many times have I ever done this in all my lives where I just say it's the card on the bottom? Wow, Rashput, there's your card. Okay, the Dutch recyclist. Can I get a card? Yes, you can. Have a nice day anyway. I'm worried about the Dutch politics and how to respond. How many times today have I pulled out the Hermit card? Okay, the Dutch recyclist. Please know that it could be a good time for us to just sit back and watch the fireworks. There's a lot of people still going ballistic over the results, okay, of the US election. Okay. Oh, another pentacle, the 9. And I think this has already come out before. So today is another 9 of pentacles, the Dutch recyclist. Please go and research what this one means for you, okay? Now, whoever's sending me those love hearts, please do. So here's a little timely reminder, guys. If you do like what I do, please like my videos, subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber. Please go through all my playlists, look at all my educational videos in there about paranormal afterlife topics, okay? If you want me to do any topics of a video, all you got to do is email me. My email is in the description below. If you wish to support my channel, I do not do super chats and I do not ever do private member videos where you pay to watch those. I only ask for contributions through PayPal if you wish to support my channel. If you want a reading by me, here comes my link. It's also in the description below. I only ask for a contribution through PayPal. Then contact me, email me and say, here is proof of how much I've given you so I can match it up in PayPal. And then we organize a time for a Zoom. Okay. It's a lot faster to tell me where you live. So don't just say USA because you have like 4 different time zones. So please say that you're in California, Texas, New York, or wherever. I live in London, UK. I live in, even Spain is different to the UK time zones. Okay, so let me know where you are so we can arrange a Zoom call for you. Okay, okay, so here we go. Queens, New York. Hello, Queens. You know, every time I hear of Queens, my favorite movie, one of my favorites, is Coming to America. Arsenio Hall stole that movie from Eddie Murphy. I tell you, Arsenio Hall was amazing in that. I loved him. Okay. So, hello from Queens, New York. Crazy energy. We need to be doing grounding and meditation. Unity consciousness. Yes. So, Jen Gullion Villegas, I'm going to give you a lovey-dovey card because love is what we need right now. And every single one of these cards represents love. So let's give you a lovey-dovey card for you today, okay? All righty. Love likes kittens and all baby animals. So this is all about renewal. This is all about growth, coming together, being supportive. Think of baby animals. They rely on others for support and security. So what are we doing to nurture and grow, firstly ourselves, but everybody else around us, okay? Love likes kittens and all baby animals. So don't judge one baby animal to others. Just accept everyone at this point. This is what this card represents. So Jen Gillian Villegas, what a great card for you when you're talking about unity and consciousness coming together. Absolutely. I knew that you need. Thank you for giving me that card. Wow, that's gorgeous. Okay, Toby Alzra, can you please pull a card regarding my husband's long-term health? Toby, I do not do readings for other people unless they give me consent, okay? And what I can do for you, please listen up. I'm not going to do a card for you today. please email me with a photo of them. Not you in there as well, because then the energies get mixed up, okay? One lady, she sent me a photo and it was 5 people and a dog. I didn't know whose energy it was. It ended up being the dog because the dog died the next week. Oh my God. So please only send me, oh my God, I hope you don't take that the wrong way. Please send me a photo of just your husband. And you also need to say that he gave consent, or send it from his email. Get him to send me an email. I can look at his photo. So wherever he's got the health issue, please show me that part of the body where he's got health issues, okay? You know, if he's got a hip issue, give me like the whole shot so I can look at his whole body. I prefer a whole body shot, okay? So I can see all the way through the body, okay? I've had amazing confirmations when I look inside people. One of the best, well, I've had a few really good ones, but the best one that I like talking about is the lady who came to me. She had endometritis, and she said she's had the ultrasounds and the CT scans, and it said that there was 8 lumps. She was due to go in for surgery to get the 8 lumps taken out. So when I looked at her, she had this big one in there in a uterus, but there was a little one tucked around the back of it. So I said to her, when you go to the doctor, you must tell him that when he gets out the big one, go behind and find that little one as well. She rang me 2 weeks later and she said, you were right, spot on. There wasn't 8, there was 9. I told the doctor, he remembered it. So when he took out the big one, there was a fold of her lining and he flipped that up and there in the back was another little one. And she said, how do you do this? I said, I don't care how I do it as long as I do it, because I don't do it for me. I do it for you. I feel so privileged, so proud, so humbled that I can do this for you. Thank you for giving me this. Thank you for allowing me to die so then I can teach others what heaven's like and how to be like that. It's all about appreciation, yeah? So I'm happy to help you as much as I can, okay? Please send me a photo so I can look, okay? Yeah, my email's below, Toby. Okay, Elizabeth Brothers. Hi, Linda, first time. Thank you. Thank you too, Elizabeth. You know, I love it when people say it's their first time watching me. I hope and pray that you watch my content, because if you've been listening, waiting for me to come to you, I try to be as transparent as I possibly can. This world right now is in a world of lies and deceit. We need some truth and honesty out there. I am nowhere near a superhero. I'm in my late 50s. I've got what we call here the tuck shop arms. The ladies that work in the tuck shop, or the food, you know, the kitchens at schools. But I still do my best. You know, my daughter's here. You probably just heard her blowing her nose because she snorts when she blows her nose. But she's here. But I'm investing my time with you guys this morning. And it's all free. Why do I do that for? I don't do it for me. I do it for you. So, here we go. Elizabeth Brothers. I'm pulling you a card. Yes, for Elizabeth, please. Thank you. I have a lady. I talk about her in my first chapter of my book. Okay. If anyone does want any of my 4 books, I've got 4 books. I've got the link in the description. And when you click that link, it actually tells you what my books are and what's in them. So it's not just the pay now. Okay. If you like them, please don't go through Amazon, Lulu, and all the rest. Email me, make a contribution through PayPal. It's a lot cheaper. Why does Benzo, who's a billionaire, why does he need your commissions for? You know, I get upset that people on Amazon, yes, it's nice that people want this as a hard copy, okay? They buy this on Amazon. It's like $60 or $80 with printing and postage. I get $6.50 commission. So if someone spends like $60 or $80, I only get 6 of that. All the rest of it goes to Benzo, who's a billionaire. Save yourself some money. Come to me, get a PDF, because not only can you then print it yourself, saves a lot of money, it won't cost you $60 to print my books, but you can press the forward button and send it to other people as well. Have you worked that one out? Why I say get an email, press forward, include attachments. Yeah. Send my books to your friends if they want to read them as well. I don't care. I try to do as what I can. Oh, we got temperance again. Who had the temperance card earlier? Next level soul rising. Why did I write that one down for? So, okay, here we go. Elizabeth, your card is temperance. Okay, please go research what this one means. Look it up on Google. What does the temperance card mean in tarot or something like that? Okay, yeah. Find your own special meaning. Alrighty, so let me just get my cards back together. Grace Housley. Oh, God, I love some of your names that you guys put as your names. Where's Wendy Wilder? I love Wendy Wilder. Okay. Grace Housley. Hi, all. Can I get some guidance on my path right now? I am lost. Well, I'm just going to go there. If you were truly lost, I'll just call you Grace, okay? Grace, if you were really lost, you'd know it. You'd be nauseous. You wouldn't be able to sleep. You'd be having nightmares, tossing and turning all night long, every night when we're off our path. You'd be shivering and quivering because you're off your path. That's what happens. So if you can say, okay, right now I'm not really shaking, I have been sleeping okay, but I just feel like there should be something else more in my life. This is where you ask your guides. Like I talk to her. Hello. See how I just talk? No pretense. If there's something that you want, you can ask for it directly. I really want $100 million, please. Can you imagine how generous I'd be if I had $100 million? Ah, crappers. But then, what if we don't know what we want? So we can always ask, you know what I want. I'm at the point where I don't know what I want. But you know what I want. So can you make it happen for me? I give you my consent and I give you my permission right now to make me what you want me to be. Be aware, because sometimes they'll make us homeless, so we learn generosity. Sometimes they'll make us rich to make us humbled. Sometimes they make us blind, so we don't see with our eyes, we see with our insight. So be careful what you ask for, guys. Why do you think I've never had my eyes fixed? My eyesight is minus 9.5. I'm blind as a bat. I can only see about 4 inches in front of me when I take my eyes off. But I laugh every day because they don't want me to use my eyesight. They want me to use my insight. Psychic, medical intuitive work, spirit guides. Not a lot of people see spirit guides. I do. If you want me to tell you what your spirit guide is, please make a contribution through PayPal, email me, and all you got to do is attach a photo and say, here I am. Can you tell me what my spirit guide is? I'm happy to do that for you. Okay, because I'm a rarity, like Anna True in America, the UK. We see spirit guides. Okay. All right. Oh, isn't it funny? We're good in there. Tracy Bennett. Did I give you a card, Tracy? I think I did. Yes, you got the Seven of Pentacles. I wrote it down because I was going to text it to you, darling girl. There you go, Tracy. I love you. Nanu, nanu. Okay, Nat V. Will I regain my eyesight back? Now, okay, I'm going to go there because I've got new subscribers today. Bear with me while I blow my nose. Okay. Who is aware of my injuries that I had? I presently have got a broken neck. C2 and C3 are not connected. I have a couple of party tricks that I can do with my neck, but you really don't want to see it because it does hurt and I need painkillers after it. But I've got a party trick that I can do. I've had a brain tumor and I've also had throat cancer. The more we say what we have, the more we are creating it through our words of energy, which creates our reality through our consciousness. So the more that you say, will I regain any condition, what you're really telling yourself is that you are lacking it. So when we say what we don't want, how did I get rid of my conditions? Because I don't like really saying them because that creates them. Nick off, not on my energy. Thank you very much. But I don't say I have it. I say I had it and I do not want it again. So when we want something back, we say I have it back. Okay? I have my strength that I had when I was 15. I have my health of when I was 8. I have the capacity to run like a cougar or whatever that fast cat is, right? I have the ability to walk on water because believe me, the more we say we can walk on water, it's been known that people walk out on water because they've created it. So the more we listen to our words and we look at how we write our words, there's so much strength and power in that, okay? So NAV4, will I regain my eyesight back? Please know, first of all, everything happens for a reason. I'm nearly virtually blind for a reason. It's the biggest laughing stock on the universe because they don't want me to see. They want me to use my inside vision, okay, my insight. So we always go through things for a reason. And when we work out that reason, wow, magic happens. Magic truly comes when we work it out, okay? I talk commonly about the lady who had a stroke. She was a therapist. She was working in an office half an hour drive away. She'd see 4 people a day. She had a stroke. She rang me so angry and said, I can't work anymore. I can't get to work. I said, you can work from home. Look at the timing. COVID hit. Everyone's now doing Zoom sessions. So she rang her boss and said, look, I can't leave the house anymore because I can't walk because I've had a stroke, but I'd still like to talk to my clients. So instead of 4 people a day, now she was seeing 6. The universe wanted her to do that. So over a week, instead of 20 or whatever it was number, but instead of 20 clients, she was now seeing 30 a week. So why do you think she had a stroke? So she would up her game of how many people she was talking to. I say it openly. I've got PTSD. I don't like driving. I don't like leaving the house. I'm very introverted. I'm a very contemplative person. I like contemplating. But look at the absolute benefit of my condition for you. Because here I am today, instead of taking my daughter to the park or taking her down to the Gold Coast. See, I'm getting a shiver just thinking about driving to the Gold Coast. Even though it's only a 45-minute drive, but it's on a main highway, and I went out to a lot of fatal car accidents on main highways. So I struggle driving on highways, especially at night, and if it's raining. Calm down, it's all right. But you see what I mean? See what I mean? I believe I had to get that because here I am today talking to you. I can be helpful, beneficial, supportive, and loving to you. And look how many people right now around the planet need that. Put your hands up right now if you need my help or you need any sort of help from anybody. We're all in the boat together. And as that person said before, it comes from unity and consciousness, where we think about our happiness and we think about the good things that we've got. And we clap and we do this, clap and we do this. And we create that energy through the friction of the heat that we cause. And we can create this love emotion because we're passionately thinking about what we love doing. And we emit that around the world just by thinking Europe, Japan, China, Russia, Canada, USA, Mexico, Peru, Argentina, and all the polar bears down in Antarctica. Wow, South America, South Africa, Zimbabwe, one of my favorite countries on the planet, Madagascar. I'd really like to go to Madagascar. I want to see the eye. That's my favorite animal, by the way. So we think about our favorite things and we create that energy of our favorite things. And isn't it funny? Last night on TV, what was I watching? Julia Andrews in The Sound of Music. Last night, it was on TV. These are a few of my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. It's true. Why do you think I had to watch Julia Andrews last night? You're smart. Pardon me. You knew I needed to hear that. So I can make you feel how I feel. And imagine if you felt a certain way and you went outside and you smiled at a stranger or you looked at a guy driving past, speeding, running the red light, turning on a red light, whatever, and you just put out that energy like a pulse. And you said, I hope that you feel how great I feel. It's true. We all can do this. And that's the magic. And wasn't it funny that before the card was the Magician? It's gone now because I shuffled the deck. Wow. So there you go. Nat V, will you get your eyesight back? Everything happens for a reason, darling. Acceptance. When we let go of ego and we just allow our lives to unfold. Do some ums. Be present in where we are now. Listen to the car noises. Listen to the birds. Listen to your neighbours fighting. The guy mowing his yard. The people next door playing the loud music. Be aware and stay in the moment. And then you selectively get rid of noises. So you don't hear that guy mowing because now you're just concentrating on the bird singing. Oh, pardon me. Or you listen to your own heartbeat. Calmness comes when we eradicate all the chaos that's going on around us. Okay? And that is the absolute energy frequency that you need to get your eyesight back. Remember, I healed a brain tumor and cancer because I was living in that vibration where those illnesses cannot survive. And I'm not big noting myself here, because if I can do it, middle-aged woman, anyone can if they put their heart to it and do the work. Okay? Denise White, love you too. How's B? Love you, Denise. Okay. Hi, Dr. C from Texas. I watched Miss Congeniality the other day. I was eating my full tub of Ben & Jerry's ice cream. The next runner-up, Texas. Hello, Texas. Oh, I love you. Okay, Bren. Melly, which direction is it best for me to go in now? I'm feeling it's the left one, which is obviously your second choice. Right is always the right first decision. Second choice is left decision. I'm feeling go with your left, which is your second choice. Okay, Melanie, I feel paralyzed by the choices before me and poor health, but need to create income somehow. And this is exactly what happens when we're off our path. We do get that paralysis. It's almost like if someone's come in and nailed us to the floor. We physically cannot walk because we are so riddled with the indecision of what's going on. Ask your guides, ask your sources, and just say, look, I give up. Which way do you want me to go? Just make it happen. Okay? But I'm seeing it's your left, which is your second choice. Okay? Floor 7586, could I get a card for relationships? Maybe you need a little lovey-dovey card first. And she's saying stop. Love willingly compromises and accommodates others' needs. So here's the card for relationship. Isn't that funny? I got that one pulled out. Could I get a card for relationship? This is all about negotiation. Don't just say, oh, well, I've got to have it this way or the highway. Be able to negotiate. Talk about and to communicate with the other person and say, this is where I'd like to be. How can you see that happening in your life, or do I have to modify it so we can both get our dreams coming true together? Okay? Where is this person, you might ask? They are there. If you go out and find them doing what you love doing. I was just talking to a guy yesterday and he wants to meet a lady. And I said to him, I see her with a dog. So do you like dogs? And he said, actually, I was thinking about buying a dog. I said, don't buy a dog because I can see you getting a lady with a dog. So I said, how do you find a lady with a dog? Start going to the dog parks. Go to your grocery aisle and start hanging around in the dog food section. She will come. And he said, well, what do I say to her? And I say, be honest, I don't have a dog yet. I'm researching because that shows intelligence, which all women love. So you're researching how much it's going to cost me for my pet. How big a dog do I get because of how much food they need? It shows that you're intelligent, that you're researching, that you're caring about the animal that you're going to get. So I said, you go and hang out where the dogs go. So look at the hobbies that you have, floor 7586. Do you like rock climbing? Start a rock climbing group. If you like painting, go and join an artist colony. If you like walking, there's heaps of places around that do walking. My local shopping centre, they have a sign up and it says meet here at 7 a.m. for the walking club. They walk all around inside the shopping centre for 2 hours until the shop's open. How amazing is that? So there is something out there if you find your passion first, and then you'll meet the guy or person or lady who does the same passion. Okay. Now I did get you a card. It is the Three of Wands. And look at this guy. He's looking off in the distance. Is he about to get on the boat, or is the boat leaving without him? That's the question. But I see this him. He is waiting because of the white dove. He is waiting for the boat to arrive. So please go and look at the Three of Wands and find your own special message there. Okay? Okay. Bren, I was wondering, is red your favourite colour? Yes, it is. You know, when I was a kid, I look back at photos of me as a kid and I look at what I had around me, and I always had a lot of red. And I did not work it out until about 15 years ago that I liked red. Stupid, eh? No, it's not stupid. It's because I didn't realize who I was. So let's just do a simple exercise right now. Who are you? What is your favorite color? If you don't have a favorite color, that shows that you like all things. Okay? Doesn't mean that you don't know your favorite color, which it could, but it also represents that you like a multitude of things. Okay? So if you do have a favorite color, let's go into it. I like red because it represents Christmas and Valentine's Day. I'm all about love. I love red. Christmas and Valentine's Day. I love red hearts everywhere, okay? Wow, there you go. So you've got to look at what the colour represents. If you like green, it means that you're nature loving. If you like purples, it means that you're calm, you look for tranquility. If you like blue, if you're a male and you like blue, well, that shows that you're virtually a man's man. You like doing macho man. You like being the man in things. If you're a girl and you like pink or purple, that shows that you're a girly girl. You like your tutus, dressing up in your tiara and like long white gloves. You like having a man to support and protect you. See what I mean? So you look at your favorite color and you find out what it represents, because then that teaches you, if you haven't already worked it out, what you like to be. Okay? There you go. So red is my favorite color. And this shirt is actually, oh yeah, this is red. Yep. We've gone to plaid. I've got my red crystal. I've got my red flowers. Yep. I've got a red mouse. I've got a red car. I've got a red phone. And even for some reason on my desk, I have my red torch. I've got a red torch sitting here. Why? Why? My friend that lives in Wisconsin, USA, she sent me some little worry babies, and it's in a little red pouch with all the little babies inside it. These are little worry babies from Native Americans. She sent them to me for last year's Christmas. So I keep them here because that's my representation of when I get stressed. Okay? My little worry babies, you put all your thoughts into them. They absorb all your worries. They're little worry babies in Native American Indian culture. So how good is that? Because I love my Native American Indian culture. Okay, so Jen Gillian Villegas, awesome, Dr. Lynda. You're a proud mum to have a stunning daughter. Thank you. You did a great job being a mum. We do have a privilege of moments like that. Eat ice cream and cry for the whole time. I wasn't the only one crying all day. You should have seen how many parents were at this ceremony bawling their eyes out. Because all our babies have grown up. Okay, nature spirit. Hello, Nanu. Okay, I'm going to pull you a card. Oh, God, look at the time. It's 10 to 11. Now, guys, I'm actually going to make this my last one for the day. Nature spirit. Okay. Oh, my God. All right. So anyone that I've missed today, there's the card. Please know I'm here 9 a.m. every Sunday morning, Brisbane time. I like to announce my video at least half a day early. So if you set your notifications up, you'll get it. Please comment early if you want me to pull a card before it actually starts. Pardon me, like this morning I was here half an hour early. I had about 6 cards pulled out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had 8 pulled out this morning. Okay. If you do want a private reading from me, please contact me. Make a contribution through PayPal. I do have a lot of spots available this week now that school has finished forever. Yeah. So this is going to be my last one. Nature Spirit. Hi, Dr. Lynda Cramer. You got the Tower. Nature Spirit. Now, just remember with this is all about truths coming out and things working out. When we build things incorrectly, they fall and burn. Okay? This is all about structure. This is about being honest and transparent, this card. Okay? Lies and deceit. You know, the higher you get, the harder you fall type thing. So be true to who you are, nature spirit. Be true to you. And that's the message for today on the end note. Be true to ourselves, guys. Because at this point, with the evolution and we're all waking up, yay! This is a good sign that good things now can come because we're creating the energy that's manifesting all these good things coming for us. So I do appreciate all the ones who have commented. Look at you all in there. I am so sorry that I've missed everybody who's at the end. Please know I've been here for nearly 2 hours. I need to get off, and because I do have to do some stuff with my daughter this morning. Thank you so much for being here. I will be here, same bat time, same bat channel next Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Brisbane time. Get in early if you want to get a card from me. If you want a private reading, please make a contribution through PayPal. Email me, tell me where you live, how much you contributed, and we'll set up a time for a Zoom call. It is pretty easy. Okay, if you want any of my books, the link is below. I've got 4 books. I'm happy to do them as emails if you make a contribution through PayPal. Don't give Benzo all your money, okay? Save it and give me a little bit. Okay, so there you go. That's it for me this week, guys. I love you all. Donna, red is my favourite colour. Maltese Falconess Australia. I'm just reading the last ones. Thank you so much for being here. Barry, you have a safe week too, darling man. Love you all for what you do. I'll talk to you all next week. Thank you so much for being here. On that note, love you all. Stay in love. And most of all, be true to who you are. Love yous. Bye.